employees in customer service, they treat you as if you're not supposed to come up there and inquire about your bill.
Well, there were several frustrating stories today at City Hall, but few answers for Sewage and Water Board customers who are dealing with unusually high bills. Good evening, I'm Karen Swenson.
And I'm Tan Trung. New Orleans City Council members grilled the Sewage and Water Board today about problems involving overbilling and other chronic issues at the troubled agency.
And that took hours before customers even got a chance to speak. Our Down the Drain coverage begins with Mike Pearlstein live outside of City Hall. Mike?
Well, that's right, Karen and Tan. The interim management team of the Sewage and Water Board came to give one of its final reports to the council before that team leaves at the end of the month. Now, after more than 5 hours, decades of problems were exposed, but very few answers were provided. Interim Director Paul Rainwater was very direct in assessing the agency he has been running since mid-August.
We know that this organization failed. There's no doubt about it on multiple levels. There's in billing and what happened on August the 5th in a boil water advisory, there is no doubt there's been failure here.
Rainwater and his team got an earful from speakers ranging from customers to activists to employees, with complaints ranging from billing to the millions of dollars spent on an aging system that continues to struggle.
This is a huge amount of money, and they have stolen it. And you know when you will get some results, and this will stop? When we take out some handcuffs and we put them all in jail.
A recent proposal to fill vacancies through a contractor was blasted.
No, this RFP should put some people in jail. There is absolutely no rhyme and reason for them to circumvent the civil service process.
In the end, Rainwater conceded that many of the criticisms were on the money.
I can't disagree with a lot of what he said. I mean, and I haven't. And that's what's so unusual about a lot of this.
Now, as I said earlier, this meeting went on for more than 5 hours, and speaker after speaker were customers with billing complaints. Now, I have Danny Monteverde here with me to give you more on that.
That's right, Mike. As you said, a lot of the people here today, they had questions, concerns about their billings, complaints about the billings, and while they all had different stories, they all shared the same gripe.
They gave me the runaround.
Annette Joseph recently rebuilt her 7th Ward triplex from the ground up, so she was shocked to see the bill for one unit rise every month since work finished.
It started like $54, then it crept up to $96. Now it went up to, for this month, $170. So altogether total, we're looking at $311.
And that's for somewhere where no one's living.
Yes.
Joseph was one of several people who waited for hours today to vent their frustrations about their high water bills during a special city council meeting. The Sewage and Water Board has admitted it installed the water meters wrong. Still, she's had trouble getting the repair made. And she wasn't alone in her frustration. Terry Burns, who works with a local hotel group, says his bills have gone up by thousands of dollars, and he's not sure why.
We've started to take our own readings since mid last year, and they never match the readings that the city sends out on the bill.
We also heard from some of you today on social media who shared similar stories. One Twitter user says she moved out of her condo months ago, but the bill has remained the same. She wonders if her meter is actually being read. As for Joseph, she says she's persistent, but even her patience with the Sewage and Water Board is wearing thin.
They have a job, they want to get paid a paycheck, but yet you don't want to deal with the customers.
Now, I should note that just a few minutes after Ms. Joseph was done speaking to the City Council, the Sewage and Water Board did provide her a representative to talk to try to get her problem resolved. What can be done about these billing problems? Well, that's sort of the, no pun intended, but the million-dollar question. Paul Rainwater, who is part of the interim management team, says he'll do what he can in the coming days to try to make some changes to those billing practices to try to lessen up any sort of pressure on people who have high bills. There might be a tall order, though. Paul Rainwater and his team are out of here on November 30th. For now, reporting live with Mike Pearlstein at City Hall, Danny Monteverde, Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks to both of you.